Good morning, friends. I am just getting some oatmeal made for the kids, and I am going to make myself an electrolyte drink. I just finished a workout. I should have actually taken this before my workout, but I am just trying to get, I don't know if I can open this. I'm just trying to get, come on, I'm leaning it against myself. There we go. Just trying to get into the habit. I'll talk about this a little bit later too, but of having this every day. Like, not just if I'm going for a run, not even just if I'm working out. I want to just start every day with this drink. So there's the powder. This is just what's left after my workout. So I need to top that all the way up to the top. There's a look again at the one I'm taking. Wild raspberry electrolyte powder. This is a pretty clean one. Like, if you look at the ingredients, let me just see if I can read that while I look through here. Natural flavor, citric acid, magnesium, potassium, you know, all these words, like stevia extract, that's what it's sweetened with. It's colored with beetroot, red beet powder. The oatmeal's about ready here. I'm actually just gonna turn it off. We had waffles for supper the other night, and I got out some strawberries and just like heated them on the stove, mashed them. We had whipping cream with them, and then I just made this like brown sugar and water syrup. So I'm just gonna pour a little bit of the syrup and all of these strawberries into the oatmeal. I think that'll be yummy, just a really nice like combination, and then the kids don't have to put brown sugar in their oatmeal. It's all just kind of one dish here. There is a bowl of the kids' oatmeal. I mean, does oatmeal ever really look good? I don't know. I think that'll taste good. I'll come back and show you my breakfast a little bit later. It is about probably an hour and a half since the kids finished breakfast, and usually I have breakfast about an hour after they eat, and usually I make myself a smoothie. But I was looking in the fridge this morning and saw that we had some bacon left and was like, oh, that looks so good. And so I think I'm gonna cook up some bacon and a couple of eggs for myself. Now, I know that when I make this for myself for breakfast, the kids are gonna be like, what? You're having bacon and eggs? So I will cook some extra for them. I'm sure they're about ready to have a second breakfast. I should be, you know, starting school and getting on with our day, but I'm gonna make some bacon and eggs. There's my breakfast, bacon and eggs. This looks delicious, it smells delicious. I am so ready for some breakfast. I also have my next drink. Looks like just water, but I put some salt in it. So I put 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt into this glass of water. And this is my plan of action. We'll see how it goes, but my plan is to have that electrolyte drink every morning, have a drink of salt water every morning. I've done a bit of research on this, and the salt is really supposed to help you absorb water. So I've talked in another video about the headaches I've gotten like while I'm running, and I just in general, I'm just somebody who gets headaches not as regularly as I used to as like a teenager and young adult, but I still get them probably more often than I would like. And then also migraines. Migraines are the worst, and I typically will get one every 3 or 4 months. I had one 5 weeks ago, and then I had another one this week. I was so frustrated about it. Like, why am I getting these two so close together? And I know people get it so much worse than that, but so sometimes I can tell like this does seem stress related. Like, I got one just as we were leaving for our vacation, and I was like, that's just stress. Like, I've just been so busy. I've had so much on my mind. So my last few had been stress related, but then my migraine this week, I was like, nothing. I had no signs, no reason to think I was going to get one, especially so soon. I didn't intend for this to be quite so long of a talk just about headaches and stuff. But I've done some research. A couple people had messaged me and told me about this too, that they do salt water every day and electrolytes every day, and it really just made their headaches disappear. So that is what I'm going to be doing every day. And it's going to take me like quite a while before I know like how well it's working. Like I said, I usually get migraines every 3 or 4 months. Sometimes it's 6 months, so it'll probably be like 6 months to a year before I can tell, is this working or is it not? I guess I'll know it's not working if I'm like getting migraines regularly. But all that to say, there's my salt water, gonna eat my breakfast. Just poured myself a coffee, finished my salt water and got some more. I do regularly drink. I mean, I've counted before how many cups of water I drink in a day. It's probably like 12. I am drinking regularly all day. And do I have to like pee all morning with how much I'm drinking? Yes, I do. 100%. The kids all took off outside. This is what is left behind. They were just extra this morning, and I was like, okay, you guys aren't even paying attention anymore. Go outside for a half hour. We'll come back in and finish up in here. But I'm gonna get started on getting something ready for lunch. So I just took a couple of chicken breasts out of the freezer. We're gonna have barbecue chicken wraps for lunch. I put some salt and pepper on the chicken. It's also on the trivet in there. And then I'm just gonna pour a cup of water kind of underneath them there. Get the lid on. Seal the lid. And then I'm gonna set it to manual. We'll count way down to 10 minutes. I put together some ingredients for a veggie dip. Just needs to get mixed there. I left out some of the ingredients because I'm gonna put some of those into the chicken as well. But it's time to, whew, that was hot. Time to release the pressure out of here.
Plus 1, 2, I did 2. Now 0 equals 0. And see no. None for 0.
Into this chicken, I'm already seeing that I think I need more barbecue sauce. But I put barbecue sauce and then a bunch of spices like salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, chili powder, and paprika. I think that's it. Just barbecue sauce is fine. If you want to keep this really simple, you can add just barbecue sauce to your shredded chicken and it's good. I like a little bit more spice, not just the sweet of the barbecue sauce. So that's why I added those extra spices. It is time for lunch, so here are the whole wheat wraps we're gonna have with that barbecue shredded chicken. And I took this out because I thought I'd want lettuce on my wraps. If the kids don't want it, that is totally fine though, because we do have a whole bunch of veggies here, and veggies go over so well when we have this really yummy dip.
My favorite veggies are peas in a pod and peppers.
Those are your favorites?
Yeah.
Sim's bringing out compost for me. The kids have been snacking on apples this afternoon and also popsicles. It is a hot day today, as you can tell. Like, I'm wearing a sundress today. It's like one last hurrah of summer, I'm pretty sure at this point, because it's October. And we still have quite a few popsicles in the freezer, so I was like, come on guys, let's go eat some popsicles this afternoon. No cap, just like eat popsicles, because I'm ready to get those out of the freezer before it does get cold outside. So I'm gonna have an apple. I also pulled this out of the pantry. We bought these for our trip. We don't usually buy like single serve of these. They're just a lot more pricey, but for our camping trip, I bought a whole bunch of like convenient snacks, and so this was one of them, this Kirkland Signature trail mix. Just poured myself another coffee. Like I said, it is a popsicle day today. It is not a soup day today. But nevertheless, here we are. I'm warming up some soup because I made a delicious soup a couple of nights ago, and so tonight we're just gonna have it really quick and easy, warming up leftovers. We have our midweek church service tonight, and so it's always just, I try to come up with easy meals on these nights. We're also gonna pack something for a snack for later. Charity, maybe you can find something, ask the kids what they want. But I'll turn this around and show you how our soup looks. I made this a couple of nights ago. I just had the oven on and, or the stovetop on, walked away for a minute, and I came back and it's like at a rolling boil. But this was the first time making this recipe. I think it was called a cheeseburger soup. I will put the recipe down below in the description box, but it's potatoes, carrots, beef, onions, garlic, and then there's just a whole bunch of spices and some cheese. I didn't follow the recipe exactly. It called for Velveeta cheese and cream cheese, I think. I just put in some grated cheddar cheese, lots of spices, and we're a fan of spice in this house, so like the flavor in this dish is really yummy. I'm just gonna stick some of this naan bread into the oven to warm up, and we can like dip that in the soup or whatever. It just helps the soup go a little further. We'll also have some crackers. Again, just kind of help stretch this out, and the kids love to have something like munchy to go along with their soup. So there's the soup, and then I just took the bread out of the oven and just like cut it into these little triangle pieces. Here is our after church snack lineup for tonight. The kids each just grabbed one or two things. These are a big hit. When we were in the States, I bought like an extra big box of them to bring home because we don't have these here in Canada. These peanut butter sandwich crackers. I mean, we have like the little Ritz ones, but I've never seen like the big crackers like this in Canada. And so we're probably almost out now, but those have been a hit. What we do is we just put these all in a bag, water bottles for everybody. We bring them to church, leave them in the van, and then the kids will eat these on our drive home. I got a coffee on our way home tonight and then walked into the pantry and just stood and stared for a while, wondering what I should have. I think this is what I'm gonna have for my evening snack. Thanks for watching today. I'll see you next time.